You know that old saying, you can teach a man to fish? Yeah, the saying goes, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. I am teaching my husband how to do DoorDash right now. And I've only done it a couple of days myself, and he is getting the hang of it. He's figuring it out. He knows the city really well. He knows all the maneuvers on how to get around the busy streets and whatnot. And now he can afford dog food and groceries. He hasn't been getting full paychecks. He ran out of PTO time. Cool. He said he got them both. Hello. I am at Jim's house tonight. I am laying in his bed, but don't worry, we haven't done anything. I am petting Beanie right now. My stomach is a little upset. Jim is making dinner for him and the kids. Hold on. Jim offered to make me dinner with him and the kids, but my stomach's not doing so good. My car is over in the Walmart parking lot. And after dinner, me and Jim are going to go back out and do more door dashing. So the first 2 hours, we did 2 hours and 7 minutes together in his electric car. And his electric car doesn't need any gas, right? So we were able to make $64 without using any gas in 2 hours. That is $32 an hour. $32 an hour. Last night, the door dashing I did was only $10 an hour after I figured out how much gas I used. Because I made $36 last night for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, I made $36. That wasn't as successful, right? And that wasn't even in the busy times. I didn't do it during the busy times. I just kind of did it here and there. It was my first time trying it. And so after the $36 was made, I figured out how much gas and mileage and gas per mile and stuff like that. And it turns out it was only $10 an hour. I really only made $25 for 2.5 hours. So what I'm saying is, using the electric car, we can go further, make more money. And I did it. Here's why I did it. Let me tell you why I did it. First of all, I probably wouldn't. I don't think he would have let me use his car. He might have let me use it. But here's the reason why I did it. I didn't want to work today. I told myself no working today. Today's my day off. But he has $11 in his bank account, and that's it. He got paid on Thursday, but that had to go to other bills. And now he only has $11 left. And he didn't have dog food, and he didn't have groceries for him and the kids. Rather than giving him money or loaning him money, rather than giving him a fish, I taught him how to fish. I taught him how to make money. I taught him how to do his DoorDash thing. And so we did a few orders together, and we were able to make a good team because I did the phone part while he did the driving part, and neither one of us needed to stress about the other person's job, because when you're doing it by yourself, it's kind of stressful. Like I think I was telling you, it's kind of full of anxiety, right? And but when you have a partner or a helper, it's actually really kind of fun. It's kind of like a team, right? So he did all the work, and the only thing I did was the phone part. So he ran into the restaurants, he took it to the door, he waited in the restaurants, he ran upstairs for the apartments, you know. He did all the driving. So basically what I'm saying is all the money we made tonight, I transferred it over to his account so that he could buy dog food and groceries because he did the work. Now, after dinner, we're going to go out and do it again. And this time, we're going to earn money for car insurance because car insurance is due in a few days and we both benefit from that. So I'm kind of excited. Cool. Thank you. I was just telling Melinda in Florida, remember Purple Linda? Mm-hmm. That we're going to earn money for car insurance because I was telling her I was stressing out about that, about money. I'm kind of excited. You excited?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that way I don't have to bug...
I enjoyed tonight so far.
Yeah, me too. That way I don't have to bug you for money and you don't have to bug me for money. Right?
It's ready.
Okay. Dinner's ready. Gonna talk to you later. Bye. My stomach hurts though, so I don't think I'm eating. But you know me. I could always eat. Okay. Alright, talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Oh my gosh. My eyes are bugging out of my head. $32 an hour. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad y'all are doing that as a team. I was honestly worried about you going out by yourself after dark. And so I'm so glad y'all figured it out and going out as a team. Oh my gosh. $32 an hour. And now he has groceries. I'm so excited for y'all. And doing it together is perfect, and you can pay the insurance and y'all work together as a team. I am so excited. And also I'm driving and I don't have a thing to hang it up like you do, and so I'm going to have to get Velcro like I told you to do so it wouldn't fall down. I'm on my way to Rosemary's house to get her car oil changed. I'm excited to hear how much y'all made more together for the insurance because, oh my God, $32 an hour. That is so exciting. And, oh shoot, truck, don't do that. And I have several aunts and uncles that do that, but they always do it together as a team because my aunts are real scared to go out after night time. And so they do the phone and my uncles do the running. So that's cool that y'all are doing that together. Like you said, it's a team. So that's cool. And money, oh my gosh, money. That is just, when you said $32 an hour, I was just like, oh my gosh. The $10 an hour, I mean, you know, a little bit extra money, but 32? Holy cow. And did you eat any supper? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so now I got to pay attention to my driving, but I love you, baby Crystal Mint. And hi, Jim. I guess he was being Jim. That's cool. So I'm going to be busy today, and I want to know how much money y'all made and all the cool stuff, and if you ate dinner. And hi to everybody. And were the kids okay with y'all not being there? I hope so. I hope they weren't nervous or anything. Well, Matthew's 13. He probably may not have been, and Brooklyn's 12, so it's not like they're babies. So, okay, there's a cop. So, I love you. Bye.
You're so cute. Talking like a maniac. Yeah, I'm gonna try to remember everything you said. I don't think I will. I've only had 4 hours of sleep. Okay, maybe that's better. I turned off the fan. I'm gonna talk to you with my eyes closed, okay? Okay, so I haven't heard about my promotion, and I only had my interview a week ago, right? Was it a week ago? Yeah. The city takes forever to hire. Forever. Months. Months sometimes. It's only been a week. So I won't know about the promotion for a long time. It may not be as long as being an outsider trying to come into the city, because I'm already in, so HR doesn't have to do much more. So maybe it won't be months, but typically it takes, like, it took me 3 months to get hired the first time. I could see it taking at least a month to hear anything, at least. I think they've made their decision though, and I'm totally fine with whatever they want, because I don't want to do extra work, honestly. The extra work that I was already doing before COVID, I did it when I wanted to. I did it when I felt like doing it, and I did it when I was having a good day, you know, when Orange was working really well at work and everything was fine. Everything was fine enough for me to do it really well. But many days I went into work, probably more often, I went into work just barely getting by, emotional, doing the bare minimum, because I was so emotional about Jim in my life and everything. So I did the bare minimum, and I stayed working my job, right? And if I ever did anything extra, that was Orange, because she felt good. And what I'm saying right now is, if I can continue doing the bare minimum, then I can get the heck out of the city and not. Okay, here's the thing. I want to leave in a couple years, right? I want to do a different job. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want to be at the city forever. And if they give me a promotion and then I'm there, I might get suckered in to staying longer. I might feel obligated, or I don't know. I don't want my passion to become my job. It used to be when I got a lot of value from working. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Stop, Crystal. Okay. Like, I feel like I'm just rambling. Sorry. So I used to get a lot of value from my job, and I don't right now because of COVID making me stay home and isolated. I think has a lot to do with why I didn't do so good mentally, you know, not just Jim, but I didn't have work to balance it out. I was at home working. I had no reason to go above and beyond when I was at home. Me and Jim went out last night, and I have to do the math. I haven't figured it out yet, but I have a total of $178 that I made between Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to do the math and figure out how much that is. And we didn't kiss. I mean, okay, he kissed me at the end, but we talked about making out. And then he told me that he liked how well we were doing as partners, and he wants to respect me and not, he knows that I feel ashamed sometimes after we do stuff like that. So we didn't park and make out like we talked about. We parked, but then we got to talking and we didn't make out. And then at the very end, he kissed me, but that was it. Jim just sent me a text message. He says, "How much did we make?" So he's excited, because I think he was pretty down about money, and now he's not. Oh, you asked me. The kids, they have been staying home by themselves for a couple years now. We would give them practice runs, you know, like I would make sure the cell phone was nearby. They had their rules. We would run up to the grocery store for an hour, and then we'd come back, or we'd go out to dinner for 2 hours and we'd come back. Or we've been leaving them home alone at night quite a bit, because we didn't want to do our couple stuff, like our couple time together, while they were awake, because we felt like they needed they had hardly any time after school before their bedtime. So like between 4 and 9, that's 5 hours, right? I was working for 2 of those hours, and so between 6 and 9 we had just enough time to make dinner, spend time together, make sure they're brushing teeth. So it's like those were the perfect hours to make sure we're being parents first and they're getting their stuff done. You know, they're getting taken care of. And then we make sure they will go to bed, and then we say, okay, me and Dad are going to go for a walk, or me and Dad are running up to the store, or me and Dad are going to go on our date now. Good night, love you. You know, call us if you need us, but good night. And I think what they're doing in their bedrooms, honestly, on some nights, because it wasn't every night, but on some nights, Matthew would grab his cell phone and he would stay up till like 11 o'clock at night just watching stuff, and then getting tired and falling asleep. And Matthew probably did it more often than Brooke. So last night when we were about ready to leave and they knew it, they were kind of like, this is different. Mom and Dad haven't done this before. I mean, Mom and Dad haven't done this in a long time. And we told them that we could show up anytime, and they have no idea when we're going to be back. And it could be a couple hours, or it could be 15 minutes. You don't know, right? And so we told them, they basically said, so you won't know if we're really sleeping or not. And we're like, let's just put it this way. You're the one that has to go to school tomorrow. So how late do you really want to stay up? You know? And so, yeah. I think they're good kids though. I did talk to them about inviting Jim over to the apartments to go swimming. I will not allow Jim in my apartment. I do not want him to know which apartment number I am. But yesterday, Brooklyn wanted to invite her friend to go swimming. The neighbor friend, the one that lives really close to Jim. And I thought about Crystal. Oh. So I thought about how I was going to have to go pick up the neighbor kids. And when I went to go pick them up, then Jim might see that I was there. And if Jim sees I'm there, then he's going to know what I'm doing. Or maybe he won't. Or maybe I'll have to tell him. Or maybe I won't. And so then I said, hey, Brooklyn, Matthew, what do you guys think about me inviting Dad over to go swimming? And they're like, no. You know, they said, no. And I said, well, let's hear me out here for a second. And they're like, yeah. And I says, your dad is wanting opportunities to show me that he's changing. And I don't want to be the bitch or the cold-hearted wife that says one thing but then doesn't ever give him a chance to, like, I tell him that I don't want a divorce. I just needed some space. I need some time away. I need to figure myself out. And if you guys are okay with it, I'd like to show Dad that that's true, that I'm not wanting to divorce him, because he says that he, I don't know what I'm talking about. He wants to be able to show me that he's changing. And if I can prove to him that he's not changing, that he's still being a jerk, then I will have more of a reason to stop talking to him. Like, he'll stop bugging me to spend time with him, and I'll stop talking to him, because there's just no getting through to the man. But because he has been changing and he has been doing better, not 100%, but he has been doing better, then I kind of got to keep the leash dangling, right? That's what I figured. Like, I'll throw him a bone. And so they both said no, because they were afraid of me and Dad starting a fight in front of their friends. And so I'm like, okay, that sounds fair. They told me to do it next week, and I said, okay, that sounds fair. And they said, are you going to tell Dad right now? And I go, no. I don't know if I'm going to feel the same way a week from now. I have no idea what's going to happen between now and a week. And then my genius brain, thanks Orange Noodle, came up with the idea to invite him to go door dashing. So we still were able to figure out how to extend that olive branch without disrespecting the kids' wishes, and without really putting myself in emotional danger. If I would have went swimming with him, I could see him being a jerk, I could see him being a jerk if we tried going to a pool and there was a bin there. I think the DoorDash thing is a good olive branch without inviting him to the pool just yet. So I don't know how I'm going to feel next week. I feel like I've been talking too much and talking too long and not making a whole lot of sense. And my hand is asleep, so I'm going to let you go. I need to wake up, though, so that's why I'm trying to force myself. And, yeah, I'm going to let you go because my hand is asleep. I love you. Talk to you later. Baby Crystal Mint out.